Hello guys, it's Shaun Thomson here. Welcome back to another video. In the last episode, our backload from Cannock cancelled, so now we're desperately scrambling to see if we can get something to get us back up the road to Scotland. Without further ado, let's get into this week's video. Alright, it's the next morning. Obviously last night we parked up and got offloaded here at Cat. I'll just show you a wee bit of it. Bosh! And the guy let me stay on site, took me for a shower, all that jazz. Anyways, I was meant to be picking up a load for the same firm and taking it back up the road to Edinburgh, which would have got me home. Last night he was like, oh, it hasn't paid yet, but I'll let you know in the morning. So I was like, that's shite, but that's what it is. So I set my alarm for 7:30, got up, nothing, sent him a wee message, just like, any update mate, any blah blah. He goes, I'll know by about 8 o'clock, 9. Well, that's fine, so went back to bed for a wee half hour, and then it is now 9:30. He just got back to me saying that it hasn't been paid and it's not looking likely for today, so I'm a little bit now, so I'm scrambling for something to get me back up the road. Right, we've got something. It's a Star. It covers diesel at the moment, so if we did run it up the road, at least that way we're not losing diesel money. This week, I mean, I don't mind. I like showing the good and the bad here. I don't want to be like, oh, I'm the best, I'm this, I'm that. I can get loads anywhere, I can get this, I can get this. I don't want to be like that, right? That's not how I want my content to be. This week, I have numerous loads that want to go north. I wish. I have numerous loads, sorry, that want to go south. Calls going back home, mate. You know what I mean? I could have been home, I could have been north 3 or 4 times this week. Obviously, that's impossible. But as in saying, like, there's, you know, 3 or 4 north jobs this week, right? And not a single thing is going back home. Here she is, the wee side load. I'm just hoping I can find something to fill the trailer out and get us home, but at least this is going to cover diesel. Right, things are maybe hopefully starting to come together. There was a full load from Bedford for another company, but I think I might have priced it a wee bit more expensive than the other guy that was going for it. So I've just heard back that it is booked and getting loaded today, so whoever got that, well fucking done, mate. But funnily enough, there's another half load coming out of Bedford for a different customer, so I've just asked him if it's still available, and hopefully I can get it booked. I'm behind this parcel postman, and if you are watching this, you've confused the shit of me. He beeped at me, right, and then went, I was like, are you watching me or do you watch me on YouTube? What am I doing wrong? But anyways, it was nice meeting you. I'll see you in a bit. Love you. Right, they say transport's a gamble, and today it certainly has been. So obviously our load for Cannock was postponed. Basically it wasn't paid for, so it couldn't leave the compound, and the guy was pretty convinced that it wasn't going to go ahead today. So it was what it was. We went on and we got a 110 roller that you can see on a 100 roller, sorry, you can see on the back there. It was an hour under Cannock. And then of course we got a phone call for a van going to Glasgow, which was an hour under where we were going, so roughly about 2 hours under Cannock all in. I have now just been sent a job across that would add a good amount on for an hour and a half under where we're going now, which would be 4.5 hours we've ran from Cannock to do all these collections back up. But if I get this third one on, we are heavy in the monies, but I can't collect it till 10 AM tomorrow, so I'd be parking up at about 4 or 5 o'clock tonight with 5 hours left on my card and not being able to load until 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. And I've been mulling it over and I've been thinking, or Cannock's just phoned, that load's back on, it might squeeze on with everything I've got already and I can load at 6:30, and that would mean I wouldn't have to go back on myself at all. Tell you something, if you ever want to see if you'd cry at work, you want to come to transport, the whole day is now just a rush. This gate needs to go faster, man. So if you want to know if you'd ever cry, start transport. I get to BCA BCA Bedford there, which I've been sent the pin for. This is where you're going, blah blah blah. I swear to God, I'm 5 minutes away and I'm like, paperwork. I get the invoice through. I don't even look at the invoice, to be fair. I go into the thing, I give her my registration plate. She's like, yeah, you're not booked in today. I was like, no, the guy said he just booked now. He goes, no, you're not booked in. And then she was like putting the registration. She's like, are you sure this is here? And I was like, yeah, it's definitely here. No, it's in Thurlee, which is 15 minutes north of here, but 45 minutes drive. I fucking drove by it. Oh, this is bullshit. I am now at Thurlee and they've sent me to the wrong section. Oh, big loads. Alright, back out of this bit of the compound. They sent me to the airfield for loading and collections, which, to be fair, I'm collecting, so it does make sense. But it turns out I'm clicking collecting, not just collecting. So back out, all the way down there, all the way out into the, give me that big building is, and then go to a completely different place. This has been a backload, a nightmare of a backload so far. How you getting on, boss? Not too good. There's no booking for this van. No, whoever it is that's dealing with it, I don't know if it's you that makes a booking or if it's the boys that can own the van make the booking, but they'll need to make a booking. Bad things happening. 3. That's 3. That's me done. Postponed load from Canada. Well, cancelled at the time, but postponed. Sent to the wrong BCA. And then I think they've made the booking for the wrong BCA. Boys, this has been the most nerve-wracking 1 hour and 13 minutes I've ever had in my life, and that says other work. A little symbol. Where did I start, man? A bit of a f*** of a day. You've heard the other reasons, I'm not going to repeat myself. But we got here and it wasn't booked in. Because obviously I'd been booked in to the wrong BCA, I believe. Regardless, we got here. I am obviously not booked in, so I couldn't load. And the earliest they could book was 8 o'clock. Which obviously is no bueno, because we're here at 3 o'clock and we were at BCA Bedford for 2 o'clock. Obviously we had to drive an hour to the right BCA. That's a good company I'm doing this work for, not a company I want to fall out with. But my options were leave it and forget about all this has ever happened and just tot it up to 100 miles of burnt fuel for fun, or wait until 8 o'clock in the morning, which would absolutely snooker me from a load at mechanic, because it needs to be up tomorrow. And if I was waiting here until 8, I wouldn't have been over there till 10 and I wouldn't have been up the road in time to offload before 5 o'clock. Luckily though, we managed to get things sorted out and we've got the fucking crafter, boys. Let's get loaded. Oh, so glad I've got this, man, because see if I didn't, I'd have literally done about 100 miles down to Bedford, or down to, well, Bedford then Thurlee, and then whatever it was for Thurlee back up to Cannock. You do the math, but it'd have been a lot of money wasted, that's for sure. Now it's just a game of Tetris, that's all it is. Alright, we now need 5.9 metres from here, from the back of this bow mag to the back of the ramps. Otherwise we're overloaded, space-wise. Oh, fuck, there's 5. Right there where that line is. No. Shit, it's doable. 5.9's there, right, which is just there, which if we take that line, it's doable. It's doable. Holy shit, boys. She's loaded, she's a wee bit far forward, but we can get away with her because we do need every inch. But then down here we've got this chain back, nice wee gap there. Ramps are obviously sat on for parking up tonight. Wee bow mags in between. Oh, I love this BCA. I was like, listen mate, it's alright if I fucking jump in there, get spun about, because it would have been a right hard turn around. He's like, yeah mate, not a problem, and you come. So I come, I'll spin about, and then head back out. Just, it's better on the trailer tyres, better on the ground you're even turning on. But what was going to be a very shit run north is It's came through. If you imagine I was parked in, it wouldn't have been a tight turn. You could have got it easy, but you'd have been screwing around hard, and I do not like doing that. Because who pays for the tyres? That's right, Daddy does. And I'm not. That sounds like I'm calling myself Daddy, but it's not, okay? It was just a joke, because everyone makes Daddy's money comments. So if you can't beat them, join them. But now I just sound like I've referred to myself as Daddy. But yeah, don't really know where to go for here. It's been a shit day, very stressful, but all in all, it seems to be straightening itself out. Don't get me wrong, we've lost a whack of time, and it's kind of f***ed us for Thursday, Friday, but it's one of the ones. It's done now. Alright boys, we've made it to the services. £34 a night to stay here. Fuck that. Alright, it's the next morning. Here's the load so far. Let's go and fill up the back end, although we'll take that off. We'll put the heavier thing up so that the weight's more to the front than at the back. Now we'll get this thing up the road for a wash, because she's disgusting, man. Look at her. That's the bit I hate, and this is why, and I'll happily admit it, I have an arrangement with the service station that I don't need to pay for the services, right? Must have caught a bit of rubbish. Bugger. It's a long one, there's no point in asking. But like, you're paying all this money, and you know, it's £34 for a night. You're really not getting access to anything else that you would if you just stayed there for a 45-minute break. So people might argue, oh yeah, but you get the showers, you get this, you get that. Yeah, everybody gets the showers whether you stay there for a minute, 6 years, right? The showers are there for everybody. You don't need to pay for the showers. The showers are for the public. So the thing that gets me is you're paying £34 for that little bit of tarmac, and that's it. And that's a lot of money. There's no food vouchers. There's no security. It's not as if anyone is driving around at night making sure there's nobody like going in and about the trucks. There's call. There is absolutely call. And I just don't agree with paying 34 quid. See if it was £15, £20, I'd contemplate it. Or if it was like going to Carnforth truck stop, where, you know, there's facilities, there's like the pub, and again, everybody can use the pub, whether they're in for a minute or 45 minutes or 2 hours or 10 hours, but there's facilities there for the drivers, like, you know, the pub, and then there's a nice wee restaurant, you get a meal voucher, so you paid like 26 quid for parking or something, and you get like a free shower and like a £6-7 meal voucher. You've got the access to the pub, you're behind a barrier, the security patrols all night, you're parked up, like, it's just, it's you're getting your money's worth, if that makes sense. I probably get cut this for the video because it's fucking boring. Alright boys, we're 50 minutes early to Cat Finning. We're not booked in till 7:20, but we'll try our luck as per usual. Oh man, I thought we were going to be first on site today, but we are not. There's a big Ashcroft in there, the big 770S thing, big machine. Oh, that's cool as f***. One day boys, one day. Just not today. Not today. Can't even wear my bonnet, but I gotta wear my hard hat. We're a bit tight in the old gaps there, but as long as that doesn't move, we're grand. It shouldn't move, it's all chained. And then, same again there. Ah, fuck me, traffic man. 8:52, we're on the rush hour just outside of Wrexham. Well, not Wrexham, but Wrexham's probably the closest place. Wait, we're not anywhere near Wrexham. Warrington. Ah, shit. I always love sitting in traffic here because you get to use the little limb slip road to avoid some traffic. I don't know why it is. It maybe only saves you like 2 minutes max, if that, maybe even a minute. But it just feels awesome. So you're just like, you know, let's see in Robert's Boy, right? You'll be like up the road in a services and they'll pull in like 10 minutes behind you. You're like, where have you been, mate? He doesn't care, he doesn't notice, but I notice, and that's the main thing. Oh god, I can love it, although it's starting to speed up a bit, but I think I'm still going to do it anyways, just because, you know. Just so I don't have to put music in, I'll just make my own. See ya. Go boys, we're back on the motorway and I don't see any of the lorries that we were around, so hopefully we've saved a bit of time. Come on. Time to stop for a little bit of the old fuel, boys, because we're low. I'm all for women drivers. Move off the fucking pump when you're done, you cow. I hate this here because these are key fuel pumps, man. You can't use them on Route X. It's bullshit. Gotta wait for this woman. Why'd you not move off the pump? That's actually infuriating. Infuriating. I'm in a rush today. Every minute counts. Get in your cab, put your coffee in the cab, and off. This is bullshit. I'm in a very tight day today, and I'm fucking waiting for like this. Move off the pumps. What are you actually doing, man? In transport, man, every minute is a prisoner. And so far, I'm just waiting for this coffee in the cup and fucking get it going. Fuck me gently. It's probably very boring content for you, but I need you to understand that every minute matters in this job. Can't use that pump because key fuels. Can't use that pump. Can't use that pump because there's obviously a boy on it that you can see there. Get in your cab and get to me gently, man. How hard is it? Jump in it, put it in gear, press the brake, get off. Oh, people say I need to stop to give myself a heart attack. I'm only joking. I'm only just dramatising it. But this cow, man, move off the pump next time you. Can't say that word because folk will say I'm sexist, but I think it's less sexist that I'm treating them the same I would a man. You know that way? Oh mate, hurry up. Fucking hell. Fucking hell, boys. 20 minutes that took us to get fuel. Not efficient at all. Waste of time for fuck's sake. I tried to take John Templeton, the big f***ing 750, I think it might actually only be a 540, but I tried to take him and my Volvo's let me down. So I'm just going to sneak back in here like that never happened. I was always going to be here. I was always here. I never came out. I never tried to, but never did. Now we're back. Came out. She's recovered. See you later. That is one stunning fucking lorry. I looked at that and thought about buying it, but it was just a wee bit too expensive for me. But I'm glad that John's got it because he's the man. Oh, what a machine. I'm not going to record till I go buy him because you're going to think I'm a fan and I really want him to like me. Alright boys, it's looking like we're stopping at Abington Services today because the time is now. Oh no, he's came off the roundabout, but oh no, he's not. Oh, thank God. Oh, not in a bad way. He came off the roundabout behind me, and I was like, I'm gonna have to do a reverse parking of services with him watching me. Oh God, do you ever have heroes in life? He was one of my heroes. It still is, to be fair, because he used to run Ayr County truck part of the Ayr County show. First show I ever attended, and I seen his lorry, and I just thought he was the coolest thing since sliced bread. And still do, to be fair, but I just don't want him to. I just don't want to embarrass myself by up a reverse in front of him. It's quite an easy reverse as well, but we're just checking our gaps are maintained. That van's still all lovely. If we look here as well, the little gap between the van and the cat is perfect. It's very tight though. And if we come up the back here, the gap between the cat and the roller, it's still very much maintained. Beautiful. Oh, beautiful. Right boys, here we are with the big roller delivery. We'll get her all tipped off and then we'll head for the yard. I've never been here before, so I just want to be careful on how I rock up. KT Montgomery came out. Alright boys, that's that roller all tipped off. It's a local firm that I'd love to do a bit of work for. They haven't quite phoned me yet, but I thought that's my opportunity to advertise myself. So I was in there looking all professional now. I've been like taking chains off and stuff, no camera, because I literally locate it 8 miles from my yard. So she'd be very handy for work. Alright, and we're back to the yard. I'm going to go do a bit of invoicing, bit of merch, clean the lorry, and then we'll deliver those 2 loads tomorrow, the roller and the van, and collect a bus for Lancaster. And that's going to do it for today's video. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe, and as always, we'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.